Buy them for everyone. Oh, is it freezing? Oh no. Looks alright here. Freezing. Oh no. Oh, that's weird. Looks alright here. Freezing. How odd. Any better? Yeah, it was because my my browser started playing my stream back at me for some reason. It'll absolutely mess you up totally, Ken, I reckon. Your ISP will be having a brain fart. So, where's the core? Let's have a look. Let's get an idea of. That's weird. Wrong link container. Lovely. For some reason I've got the fuel as a linked container. Oh well, finish my job. It says it was my connection. Weird. Possible. Connection's usually pretty stable, but it's a pissy-bollity. It's so late here, you know. I'm gonna have to stop the stream, I think, soon. What do I think of your deal? What was the deal? I did answer you. You're gonna buy a big ship and haul kilotons of stuff back and forth with me, and then we split the profits. Yes? Is that what you offered? Let me just check. I'll get one together if I get X percentage of whatever it was we get. We'll just split it 50-50, mate. If we're doing the work, if we're both doing the work, then we split it down the middle. Seems fair. Seems fair to me. Ah, okay, cool. Sorry about the stream freezing. It's not happened before, I don't think. Well, if we're both here, we might as well. I mean... while I'm here, I can't actually make anything to sell, but... I might actually just say, well, take half the ore. You do whatever you want with your half, and I might use it to make things. But if we split the ore down the middle and just, you know, that works. Flatten. No, not that way, this way. Too dark. Do we really need to join Empire before joining my org? No, you don't need to join, but you do have to be a member of the Empire to join. I agreed with the Empire, that's how I'd do it. Sorry. I'll have a chat and see what they say, but it's because a lot of the places really, what? Apparently I'm live. My stream stopped and restarted. That's weird. It's like the org is for Darth Vader. It's kind of like a subsidiary of the Empire, specifically for scouting and exploration, which is a long-term vision because there's not a huge amount of scouting and exploration you can really do at the moment. But what does a member of the Empire get me? You get access to the largest org in the game. You get the option to be a member of the Imperial military or the Imperial ordnance teams or the Imperial government, which I was a member of, and you can help shape the Empire. You can be a combat pilot, or you can be involved in the industry. It depends on what you want to do with your playtime, but I've not seen anything of the military because it's very hush hush and very secret, but I believe they are doing certain manoeuvres, and that's all I know. The ordnance, a shiny white suit and a blaster. ADC 00K. I'm going to call you AD Cup. Thank you for following me. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the party. So the ordnance factory is quite a sight. Really quite stunning. And I think Bacon's involved with that, I think. You're in ordnance, aren't you, Bacon, or are you in military? I can't remember. So yeah, you can join the military and go on manoeuvres, fly in their ships, maybe get your own fighter, I don't know. Ord factory is just stunning. It's just immense. It's crazy. And very well organised. And you get access to all the benefits of being a citizen if you don't want to. I'm just a citizen now in the Empire. I'm not a member of the government anymore because I just didn't have time to help, and the role that I was after was gifted to someone else. So I just thought, well, there's no point in me hanging around being an admin on like a very part-time basis. So but you can just be a citizen, as I am. You can form a corporation within the Empire, so you can have your own company, access in the future Empire markets. So we'll have our own malls, I guess you'll call them. A marketing role, yeah. Well, I think that I don't know whether they're going to do. I think we've got in the government we've got a treasurer, and I think they're going to appoint another exec officer to deal with finance. I don't know about the marketing and advertising then. So I mean, I don't know what else to say really. It's just because it's a subsidiary of the Empire, and the rules are with the Empire. If you're in the Empire and you form an org, they have to be from within the Empire's ranks. I think, pretty sure. I think there is an R&D. There will be an Ord. Bacon's probably better off answering that because I know nothing about Ord other than that, and it exists and they're making lots of stuff. They have an absolutely immense factory. Crazy when you look at it. And what's really cool as well, when you go into the factory and it's underground, there's a viewing gallery. So you can go in and there's a glass box and you can stand in it and look at the factory, which is just brilliant. So the short answer is unfortunately yes. And that's not a ruse to get people to join the Empire. That's just because it is a subset of the org itself. So, ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Piece of candy. That is Family Guy, James Woods. I know that one. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Or is it? Hang on. Is it The Simpsons? No, it's James Woods, isn't it? On Family Guy. I'm pretty sure. I need to get this last bit done. I'm nearly done now, and then I can start dropping in the core and see how it all fits together. And then go to bed before my wife divorces me. I got mine 3k, I think, more limestone from... Yeah, the good thing about on Sanctuary is you can get all of the tier 2 ores from surface harvesting. Oh. Whereas on Alioth, I don't think you can get copper. I don't think. Would yours have a micro R&D for your roles? Could do. Yeah. I mean, I'm totally not prescriptive about GIS at the moment. Is a holding place for when the game. So in the future, the game is going to have similar to the plans that they have for Star Citizen. They're going to have exploration, which will net you alien artifacts, technology, xenotechnology, stuff like that, or just really rare finds that are valuable. So the org was kind of created with a view to say, well, we're going to be the exploration, we're going to be the explorers, preferably non-combat, but you know. So I'm totally open to any suggestions if anyone wants to join of how we can structure it. I don't plan on it being like a super organised. We're going to have a city, and you know we're going to have divisions with Word documents and all that stuff. It's just going to be right. Bunch of people who want to play the game and want to go off and explore, and you know if some people want to be the combat side, then they can do it. Micro R&D elite. Go into Simi and start looking for artifacts since none have been found there yet. And are they supposed to be in the game? Yeah, that's it. Pretty much, Crimson. Yeah. Take off, point it in a direction, and go, right, we're going that way. Engage. Number 1. There's a planet blockaded by AH because they found an artifact. And they're trying to steal that. Are you kidding me? Seriously? That's cool. Well, whoever found the artifact probably shouldn't have broadcast it. That's kind of cool though, blockading the whole planet. That must take a lot of ships. The best way to look at it is this: to explore, you must constantly find new ways of improved ways to do things, so it then trickles down to everything. I agree. I agree. It's just whether an exploration organisation would like do R&D for their own engines when there's other people out there doing it. But like I say, I'm not averse to anything. We can, anyone who wants to join, we can just shape it to whatever we want it to be. Got to get limestone to finish my territory. And you're still hand sampling, are you? With an L container, all my stuff fits in one, and space for my hovercraft to go with. I'm doing a permanent move over there. Well, yeah. I would say probably move sooner rather than later, because once your hex is all mined out, then you get really into trouble just hand sampling all the time. And it limits your ability to make things. I do a lot less. I spend a lot less time mining or gathering resources since I moved to Alioth, because I just go. Found a supernode the other day of I think it was bauxite or hematite. God, it took me forever, but I had so many resources. I'm still burning through them now. Is there a wall out in space to prevent going into the black? My God, I don't know. Once you can get the game, I thought you were playing this already. Go find out. Right. This is going to take a lot more digging, but it's getting there. Pending operation, yay! Got one.